Good morning, students of class 9th. How are you? Hope you all are doing well. I welcome you in class of science. Dear students, in this video we will start with new chapter of biology, that is why do we fall ill. This chapter consists of 3 videos and this is first video. Listen this video again and again for clear understanding. Now students, in this video we will cover following topics: community health and personal health, diseases, types of diseases. First of all, we start with introduction to health. Health is a state of being well physically, mentally and socially. Health means सेहतमंद होना, and this is the state when a person is physically well, that means उसकी body भी well, बिल्कुल proper work कर रही है. Mentally he is well, that means he can take proper decision at proper time. Socially well, that means he can socially help other people and take help from other people. Now we all know that if wealth is lost, something is lost, health is lost, everything is lost. Now the conditions necessary for good health are good physical and social environment, good economic conditions, social equality and harmony. Good physical environment includes clean surroundings, good sanitation, proper garbage disposal and clean drinking water and balanced diet. It means if we have good physical environment, then there should be balanced diet. That means that diet should contain all the nutrients in appropriate proportion, and also clean drinking water should be there. Also there must be प्रॉपर गार्बेज डिस्पोजल, जो कूड़ा करकट है उसको प्रॉपरली डिस्पोज ऑफ किया जा सके, एंड गुड सैनिटेशन, ऑल्सो क्लीन सराउंडिंग्स, दैट मीन्स वी शुड मेंटेन आवर hygienic conditions. Now next point is good economic conditions. How does it is important for good health? Good economic conditions includes opportunities to have nutritious food and to lead a healthy life. That means when there are good economic conditions, only then we are able to prevail this good nutritious food, and also we can lead healthy life. Now next topic is community health programs. A person can be healthy if surroundings are hygienic. That means if there are hygienic conditions, बिल्कुल साफ conditions हैं, only then a person is able to live healthy life. Community health programs provide health education. It means the health programs which are provided to community for educating about the health, that are also important part of our life. There is establishment of hospitals and healthcare centers. Under this community health program, there is establishment of various hospitals and also various healthcare centers where health education is provided. It provides clean water and proper medical care. This community health program provides clean water to all and also provide medical care for poor people too. Beyond this, this community health program also controls the communicable diseases. That means the diseases which are passed on to other through some vector, that are called communicable diseases, and that can be controlled by the community health programs. Now next topic is disease. What is the meaning of disease? It literally means uncomfortable. That means dis-ease, not feeling comfortable. A disease is a condition which impairs the health or interferes with the normal functioning of the body. डिजीज़ एक ऐसी कंडीशन होती है बॉडी की जिसमें बॉडी प्रॉपरली वर्क नहीं कर पाती या फिर हमारी प्रॉपर फंक्शनिंग नॉर्मल फंक्शनिंग जो बॉडी की होती है उसमें इंटरफेयर करती है. दैट कंडीशन इज कॉल्ड डिजीज़. इट इज़ जस्ट improper functioning of body organs due to some or many reasons. Now, what is difference in healthy and disease free? Healthy and disease free, these are two different states. Don't get confused into this. Healthy state means it is a state of physical, mental and social well-being. That means a person is physically healthy, mentally healthy as well as socially healthy. And in disease free, it is a state of absence from diseases. That means there is particularly no disease in the body. All the diseases are properly absent from the body. It refers to the individual physical and social environment, and it refers only to the individual. That means healthy environment includes individuals and physical as well as social environment. Whole the environment is included in this healthy state. Now in case of disease free, it refers only to the individual. Disease free state is only in case of a particular organism or particular individual. Now there are various disease causing agents. We will study one by one. First is biological agents. Biological agents includes pathogens. Pathogens, disease causing microorganisms, are known as pathogens, like viruses, bacteria, fungi, protozoa, etc. These days you are well known to a virus which is there in the environment, and we all are at homes due to that virus, that is coronavirus. Next is chemical agents like urea, uric acid formed in the body, and pollutants present in the atmosphere. Chemical agents are also responsible for diseases like urea that is present in the fertilizers, and uric acid is formed in the body. This uric acid is formed inside the body due to various chemical reactions, and also the pollutants that are present in the atmosphere. Various pollutants, they also cause various diseases. These also act as the agent of the diseases. This pollutant act as the agent of diseases. Now next is physical agents like heat, cold, humidity, pressure and radiation, etc. These physical agents includes heat. अगर बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी हो तो भी कोई ना कोई डिजीज़ होने के चांसेस होते हैं. अगर बहुत गर्मी में बाहर जाओ, लू लग जाती है, देन देयर आर वेरियस डिजीज़ दैट अकर ड्यू टू दिस हीट. एंड कोल्ड की वजह से भी बहुत सारी डिजीज़ हो जाती हैं. एक तो कॉमन कोल्ड ही हो जाता है, फ्लू, दैट इज़ ड्यू टू कोल्ड. एंड ह्यूमिडिटी, प्रेशर, रेडिएशंस, जो इंफ्रारेड रेडिएशंस हैं या यूवी रेडिएशंस हैं, दे ऑल्सो कॉज वेरियस डिजीज़. नेक्स्ट इज़ मैकेनिकल एजेंट्स लाइक फ्रिक्शन और अदर मैकेनिकल एजेंट्स. फ्रिक्शन भी बहुत सारी डिजीजेस कॉज करता है, ठीक है. ड्यू टू दैट एक्सीडेंट्स अक्कर एंड इट ऑल्सो लीड टू सम डिजीज इफेक्ट टू द बॉडी. नेक्स्ट इज न्यूट्रिएंट्स like minerals, carbohydrates, proteins, fats and vitamins. These are also disease causing agents. That means if we do not take these minerals, carbohydrates, proteins, fats and vitamins in proper proportion, then we will definitely have some disease. So we should have balanced diet in our normal routine. Now after this we will study about types of diseases on the basis of duration. That means कितने टाइम के लिए डिजीज़ होती है, कितने ड्यूरेशन के लिए डिजीज़ होती है, उसके बेसिस के ऊपर डिजीज़ आर ऑफ टू टाइप्स. फर्स्ट इज़ एक्यूट डिजीज़ एंड सेकेंड इज़ क्रॉनिक डिजीज़. Now what are acute diseases? Acute diseases are diseases which last only for a short period of time and does not have long term effect on the health. एक्यूट डिजीज़ का मीनिंग होता है जो थोड़ी देर के लिए बॉडी में रहती हैं और बहुत देर तक उनका इफ़ेक्ट ह्यूमन बॉडी के ऊपर नहीं रहता, दैट आर नोन एज एक्यूट डिजीज़. फॉर एग्जांपल कोल्ड कितनी देर के लिए रहता है? थोड़े टाइम के लिए रहता है. कफ भी थोड़े टाइम के लिए रहती है, 3 days, 5 days, 10 days. And typhoid is also a fever which prevails in human body for some time. Next is cholera, which is also a acute disease. Now next are chronic diseases, the diseases which last for a long time and has long term drastic effect on the health. That means कि long time के लिए जो body के अंदर diseases रहती हैं, that are known as chronic diseases, and they have long term drastic effect on the health of human being. दैट मीन्स कि अगर किसी को क्रॉनिक डिजीज़ होगी तो वो उसकी पूरी लाइफ में पूरे फुल टाइम के लिए उसके साथ रहने वाली है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल डायबिटीज़, tuberculosis, elephantiasis, cancer, arthritis, etc. All these are the chronic diseases. डायबिटीज़ अगर किसी को होगी तो वो फुल टाइम के लिए रहती है, ईजीली उसको क्योर नहीं किया जा सकता. सिमिलरली some diseases like cancer, arthritis, you must have listened about these diseases, and these are also lifetime diseases. You cannot get away from these diseases if these are in human body. Now after doing acute and chronic diseases, we will start with next types of diseases which are based on causes. That means infectious and non-infectious diseases. These infectious diseases are also known as communicable diseases. These are caused by the attack of pathogens. That means these communicable diseases, they are caused due to the attack of pathogens. Pathogens are disease causing microorganisms. These diseases are brought about by extrinsic or external factors. That means जो communicable diseases हैं वो हमारी body में बाहर के factors से आती हैं, and these external factors include disease causing microbes, inadequate food supply, pollution, and alcohol and drug addiction. All these are the external factors due to which a person that has been infected with communicable diseases. Now next is infectious diseases can pass from diseased person to healthy person. These diseases, infectious diseases which are also known as communicable diseases, they can pass from diseased person to healthy person. And how these diseases are passed from diseased person to healthy person? These are through transmission of infection. Next point is transmission of infection occurs through direct contact or some medium like air, water or vectors. इट मीन्स कि ये डिजीज़ एक डिजीज़ पर्सन से हेल्दी पर्सन को तब होगी जब हम उसके डायरेक्ट कांटेक्ट में होंगे. अगर कोई भी हेल्दी पर्सन किसी डिजीज़ पर्सन के डायरेक्ट कांटेक्ट में होगा तो उसको कम्युनिकेबल डिजीज़ हो जाती हैं, या फिर किसी मीडियम से लाइक एयर, वाटर और वेक्टर्स. एज यू नो that there are various microorganisms that live in air, in water, and also some vectors. Vectors are agents in the form of insects. Now these are examples of communicable diseases or infectious diseases: cold, cholera, tuberculosis, pneumonia, malaria, chickenpox, etc. All these are examples of communicable diseases. That means these diseases can pass from diseased person to healthy person. Now we proceed with non-infectious or non-communicable diseases. These are caused by factors other than living pathogens. That means these non-communicable diseases, which are also known as non-infectious diseases, they are caused by some factors which are present inside the body other than living pathogens. That means microorganisms का इसमें कोई रोल नहीं होता, and so these factors are just present inside our body. The diseases are mostly brought by intrinsic or internal factors. Now, what are these internal factors? These are genetic disorder, some improper functioning of body organs that are included in these internal factors. These diseases cannot pass from one person to other. That means these diseases are not passed from one person to another person, from diseased person to healthy person. Hereditary diseases are transmitted from parents to offspring. There is no way of transmission of disease, but however, some hereditary diseases are there which are transmitted from parents to offsprings. Example of non-communicable diseases are diabetes, hypertension, goiter, cancer, etc. All these are examples of non-communicable diseases, and these are also known as non-infectious diseases. Now, this is the last topic that we have done today. Now, further other topics will be done in second and third part of the video. There is no need to write these notes in your FAIR registers. Just write in-text questions and back exercise questions in your biology registers, and these questions are sent to you in PDF form along with this video. So thank you for listening.